Hi, my name's Jordan Pike. I'm 25 years old, from Fredericton, New Brunswick, and this is my 2019 Ford Mustang GT.
That's a good question. All right. And how did you get into cars?
Growing up, man, my dad kind of force-fed all the cliche Fast and Furious movies down my throat. He's a vehicle tech by trade in the military too, so yeah, that's it, man. Oh, my entire life, man. Like even like growing up into the car scene and like not knowing very much about vehicles or like what's what on a vehicle, I would just ask him, "Hey, Dad, give me a hand with this," and he's just like, "Yeah, no problem at all." Around Fredericton, the car scene is good. And it's just like I keep my circle small, but like the few guys that I do hang out with are just a good bunch. There obviously is like shittier parts of Fredericton, and like it just depends on the group that you hang out with. I don't know, I just like it, it's different. I came from Toronto, Ontario, and it's a lot bigger of a place. Yeah. You don't really get to know people on the level that you do in like a smaller town or city, which is what's pretty cool about Fredericton. You get to know people on a more personal level, and it's a lot more comforting coming into the car community and being a part of the car community for that matter. I started off with a Mark IV GTI, Indigo Blue Pearl. I miss that car to this day. It was a big piece of shit, but it worked good and it was fun. And then I progressed through there, I guess. I had a couple of other Mark IVs, just a 2-liter. And then I had a Genesis for a while, a Genesis Coupe. And I sold that and I got my Golf R, which is what a lot of people know me for, is that purple Golf R. And now I just picked this up about 6 months ago. I don't know, it was just a spur of the moment thing. I was just like, I want a Mustang. I heard one go by one day and I was just like, that sounds fucking sick. And I went and test drove one at a dealership and I was just like, this is awesome. This thing is fucking wicked. Like I have a brand called Deviated, and like the whole premise behind that brand is to strive to do different shit. Depart from like the normal standard and do what you want to do, like be different. And that's what I wanted to do. Like there's not a lot of people in the car community that bag a Mustang. And there was a lot of people coming into the community around here that are getting into Supras and stuff like that because they are becoming more obtainable. And I just wanted to be different.
Me too. Yeah, it's great.
I wouldn't say it's my dream car. It's a car that I did love my entire life growing up. My dad was always into muscle cars, so it was something that was always on my bucket list, I would say. But if I was going to be honest, I would say my dream car is probably a R33 GTST. Honestly, man, I've had the best of both worlds. I've had a few cars that were static, and this is my first bag car. It's I wouldn't say one or the other. Oh man, I love bags for the practicality. Like if I need to get in somewhere that you normally can't get into, then I can just air up and get through there. Whereas with static vehicles, it becomes more of a challenge.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I like one or more the other. It's just fun to drive around, man. It makes all the right noises. in my opinion, I think they're a really nice looking car, and like I said before, like they're different. Like you don't see a lot of people doing modifications or like new style modifications to these types of vehicles, and I think with like a modern twist in like the newer car community, I think it's really cool. Wait for my wheels to come in, man. I ordered them back in February, and they still need to ship out from Japan. They've I guess customs and everything like that, and build time, they're a little bit behind. But yeah, honestly, man, I would say like, oh man, I would love to put a blower on it. Yeah. I would love to make some more fucking jam, but other than that, just my wheels and drive it around. I wouldn't say yet, no. Like obviously going to shows and that, and seeing like all the bros that I don't normally see on a regular basis is fun. We're all known by like the vehicles that we drive, and it's pretty cool. But other than that, man, like I made a lot of memories with the Golf R when I had it. But I'll make a lot more memories with this. Everything. It was a wild car, and it was fun. It killed me to get rid of it, but on to bigger and better things, I guess. I did a shoot with Shafi Media one time. Actually, when he first moved to Fredericton for school, he had like such a small following, like a few hundred followers on Instagram, and he shot this car when it was, or shot the Golf R when it was red, and his Instagram blew up quite a bit. And then when I wrapped it purple, his Instagram just fucking blew up, and it was wicked. I think he went from like a few thousand followers on Instagram to like 30 or 40,000, and that's a pretty special memory. See your bros succeed like that. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
No problem, man.